its empty frame now glistening in the silver moonlight. The dried up milk on its edges now serves only as a reminder of the once full and meaningful life it had. You're still not without purpose, Glass. Don't you dare take that big leap. Think of Sheila and the kids.
Wir gehen erstmal hier rein. Oder eher gesagt raus.
Miss, don't go wandering around alone.
Okay, gehen wir nicht. Ja, aber dann... Was sollen wir dann tun? Da können wir nichts weiter tun. Weil ich glaube, er will von uns nicht das kaputte Vergrößerungsglas haben. Nee, irgendwie ist es nicht so,
You
dass ich
said
mir
that
erhofft
this
habe.
red man is asking questions about me. Why?
I'm not sure, but you might be in danger, Miss.
I'm in danger.
This man's done nothing but horrible things since he showed up in Paper City. In only 1 week, he's got everyone, including the police department, hiding and running in
Schlimmer
fear.
Finger.
Can you tell me something more about this man?
I'm afraid I don't know much, Miss Amber. Only stories here and there, plus what the paper has been covering. So far, I know he's been asking around about you, and that he's responsible for all the terrible things happening in the city lately.
Okay. Ja, warte. Obwohl, da ist noch eine Brille.
They belong to
Können
my
das Glas
mom.
nutzen,
She
oder?
must have forgotten them in here when she was cleaning.
Apropos, wo ist Mutti? Wo ist denn Mutti? Oder habe ich schon die Info dazu
I don't really
verpasst?
need glasses, but maybe they'll come in handy. Come on.
Ja, hä?
Do what with?
Ja, was soll ich denn machen?
I broke my mom's glasses. I better find use for this lens now.
Okay.
This won't hold. I need some sort of adhesive.
Klebstoff. Haben wir Kleber? Abendessen. Sie meinte doch, das ist matschig,
Early
oder?
bird cornflakes. I like to eat them in the evening.
Wie es aussieht, nicht matschig genug. Okay. Haben wir hier irgendwo noch etwas, was wir als Kleber nutzen können? Irgendwo. Vielleicht bei ihm? Vielleicht besitzt ja Teddy irgendwie noch Kleber. Aha!
Glue in a bottle.
Kleber in einer Flasche. Nehmen wir.
I bet this...
Ja, ja. Habe ich aus Versehen übersprungen. Okay.
Come on.
Dann halt
There we
erst
go.
darauf. Und das da.
Voila. A perfect...
Und das Heile. Zack. Bitteschön, deins. Kannst du haben.
That's not my magnifier.
What do you mean? It's a magnifier. It magnifies and everything?
No, this is my magnifier, with the lens missing, which I'm sure you broke recently. You've replaced the lens with your mom's glasses and glued them together with kids' glue.
That's preposterous. Never have I ever.
Niemals habe ich das
Okay,
getan.
never
Wie?
mind. This will do, I guess. Let's head out.
Okay, wir brechen auf, Leute. Wir gucken so sad. Oh Mann. Jetzt können wir aber hier durch, oder? Hier haben wir uns ja alles angeguckt, soweit.
Let's head out. Watch my back, Ted.
Ja, pass auf mich auf, Ted. Ich glaube, ich würde jetzt nicht alles einmal anklicken. Nur Sachen, wo ich mir sicher sein könnte, dass da was ist. Badezimmer klingt doch gut, oder? Vielleicht müssen wir mal Pipi machen gehen.
It's so dark in here, Ted. I can't see anything.
The light is busted.
Oh.
We'll have to find a flashlight or something.
Ah, Taschenlampe. Ach, Mann. Das seltsame Dekoration sieht wirklich seltsam aus, aber interessant.
Wait, it's locked. But why?
Ja, ganz
This
weird.
is mighty suspicious, doll. Wasn't there a hole in the study wall? You know, that one that you used to crawl through when you were younger.
You're right, Snoop. Maybe I can still fit through. It's worth checking out.
Wir müssen also ins Arbeitszimmer. Hör auf, so traurig zu gucken, bitte, Amber. Wer bist du denn?
Rust.
Rusty?
Hey there, Rust. It's been a while.
Sure has, Snoop. Still walking the beat?
Not lately. I finally took some time out to sort things out.
He's pretending he's retired. It takes a lot out of him, apparently.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to retire, Snoop. Things are getting close to boiling point down in the city.
What's going on, Rust?
Wish I could tell you, Bear. I'm as clueless as the rest of them. One thing I know is that I was working at the steel mill one day. The damn place got blown up.
Was?
We've heard the city is in lockdown.
Sure is. It's been like that since the mill exploded. The official statement is that there was a gas leak down at the basement level, but we all know better.
How'd you escape?
I used the east tunnel maintenance shaft, but the thing was getting close to collapsing. I think they closed it off completely after I got through.
So no one leaves or enters the city at this point?
That's what the lockdown implies, Bear. Folks are still escaping, though. I hear some of them got here through the tunnels. Them mugshot boys were the first to flee, and poor old Millie. I hear she got here safe.
Millie's in my room. She's resting.
Bless your kind heart, little miss. I'll stay here in the hallway. Keep an eye out.
That's
Can you
really
do it,
cool.
Rust? You seem kind of tired.
I ain't no bunny, little miss. Some buster tries to pull a fast one on me. I'll give him a little chin music before I drop a dime on him to the elbows.
What?
He's saying he can do it.
So you think it wasn't an accident? You think someone is trying to cover something up?
I wouldn't go that far, miss. My suspicion is that the officials don't want to make a big deal out of it. Keep the folks at ease.
What about the mill owner, that Dietz fellow? He made any enemies lately? Filed any big insurance claim or something?
Nah, Bear. Mr. Dietz is a straight-up bird. Besides, his son was down at the mill when it happened. Kid got a little earbuzz is all.
Okay.
We've heard rumors about some red man. Know anything about that?
I sure do. He's the damn reason all this is happening, Bear. So this Red shows up down in PC. This was a week ago. He goes after the thugs first. Gathers information and such. No one thought nothing of it. Couple of beaten up lowlifes here and there. It's a common trait with these guys, you know? Then, the fire started. I hear a couple of guys down from the coal district gathered a posse, trying to corner this bird. No one heard from him since. And those guys are
Der
miners,
rote Mann ist aber
Bear.
kein rotes
They're
Feuerzeug,
as
oder?
tough as nails.
Who is?
Those guys, Ted.
What kind of information is he after?
Well, here's the funny part, Snoop. I heard he was asking a lot of questions about our beloved Miss here. That's why I'm here. After Doris and the kids left the city, I figure I'd come here and make sure Amber stays safe. Now, don't you be dragging her on one of your ill-advised adventures, Bear.
Are you kidding me? Anyways, why would this guy be going around asking about her? You know anything about this, doll? Anyone whose life you're messing with? Besides mine, I mean. Angry boyfriend, perhaps?
Don't get smart. I never heard of this red guy until tonight. Besides, you're the only man in my life, Bear.
Who's getting smart now? So, what kind of information is this guy after, Rust?
Haven't I told you about this already? He's asking about our little Miss here. Is he all right?
He's fine. He's just sleepy and grumpy and, like, totally
Und
not drunk.
alt.
Nah,
Alt ist
I'm
er
fine.
auch.
I'm just sleepy and grumpy because she dragged me out in the middle of the night on some wild goose chase.
Nice to see you two are getting along after all these years.
Oh, aber gestreckt.
You know
Gelbe
anything
König?
about the Yellow King?
Not really. I guess they left the thing wide open, like open to interpretation. I personally didn't think much of it.
Okay, hast du Flint gesehen?
Have you
Rusty?
seen Flint, Rusty? Millie told me he might be missing.
I'm sorry, little miss. I'm afraid I haven't seen your brother. But I'm sure he's fine. Flint is a tough kid. Besides, no one has left or entered this room since I got here.
Okay, ciao.
Well, we better get cracking. Catch you later, Rust.
Sure thing, Snoop.
Thank you, Rusty. Bye.
Bye, little miss.
ich
Don't
würd
worry about your
meinen-
brother. I'm sure he's all right.
Wir sind hier ums Eck gegangen vom Westflur aus. Da war Flints Zimmer. Es wurde gesagt, es gibt ein Loch zwischen Arbeitszimmer und Flints Zimmer. Das heißt hier, genau, da ist Arbeitszimmer. Kann ja sowieso nicht weit weg sein, also... Das ist ein großes Loch. Also, ja. Ziemlich groß. Mal gucken, was wir hier... Da können wir schnüffeln. Schnüffeln.
Hey,
Was
a
haben wir
flashlight.
genommen? Taschenlampe.
But there are no batteries
Ja, gut, dass wir
inside.
Batterien
There's bound to be
gefunden
some in the
haben, ne?
house.
We can ask Rusty if he'll give us one of his. I'll take the flashlight with me.
Wir haben aber doch eine Taschenlampe.
Let's take this bad boy for a spin.
Achso, wir können Sirenen. Nice. Oh. Cool. Nee, da kommen wir halt eh nicht ran. Diese Statue. Von Anubis, oder? Ich weiß es gerade gar nicht mehr. Ich bin halt in sowas echt nicht bewandert, aber war es nicht irgendwie so? Hatte ich irgendwie... Oh. Hatte ich irgendwie von Haus Anubis, heißt das, glaube ich, hieß es, glaube ich, irgendwie im Kopf gehabt. Warte mal, aber erstmal machen wir...
This won't work. It usually takes 2 or more.
Ach Mist, wir brauchen 2, okay. Wir gehen noch mal ganz kurz raus. Oder nee, gehen wir noch nicht. Erst hier rein.
This hole leads to Flint's room. It's covered in cobwebs, though. That's so gross. Go in, Ted, and check it out. I'll wait for you here.
I'm sorry, doll. As much as crawling through spider-infested holes sounds appealing to me, I have to pass. See, spiders tend to nest in my fur, and then I have to take a bath and go through this whole fumigation process. It's a mess.
Okay, also nicht da rein. Dann müssen wir doch erst raus. Und die zweite Batterie besorgen.
What the hell? What was that?
I don't know, Ted. Lights? Tricks?
Yeah, I guess. I'm getting too old for this.
Thing. This thing.
Yeah, sounds right.
Not really.
Das war ja ganz cringe, okay. Basti, wir brauchen eine Batterie.
Rust, we need a big favor.
What's this about, Bear?
Rusty, we need a battery for our flashlight. We thought you could help us out.
Sure, I got batteries, but here's the problem, miss. If I give you a battery, I gotta shut down for the rest of the night, and I have to keep an eye out.
We could take some of that edge off, Rust. Why don't you rest your eyes for a bit and let me and the doll here take over?
You? No offense, Bear. I respect you as much as anyone in Paper City, but this here is different. I don't think you could handle this red guy on your own. You should take care of Miss and Millie and leave the patrol to me.
Are you saying I'm not qualified for watch duty? We have to wrap this thing up, fast. There's a bottle of carrot juice in my desk that's longing for my return. We can keep an eye out for anyone suspicious in the meantime. Besides, you know I'm more than qualified. That nasty business from a couple of years ago, with them robots going missing. I was the one that brought that whole shady affair down, and you know it.
Are you trying to play me, Bear? I know you had nothing to do with that. That thing went so high up, there's no chance in hell Snoop like you even got close to wrapping it up.
You seem to have blown a fuse there, Rust. It was me who cracked that case, and I can prove it. I have the case file and the credentials, handed to me by the commissioner in my office somewhere.
Okay, settle down there, Bear. Let's make a deal. You show me the credentials, and I'll hand over the battery.
Oh, shit.
It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to make sure you're not playing me is all.
Can't you give us just one battery, Rusty? You'll still have a couple of them left, right?
Here's the thing, little miss. It's a closed circuit.
She knows. She's just playing on your soft side, Rust.
Also haben wir jetzt keine bekommen.
Ted and Amber, move away.
Oh my god, Ted, you're not supposed to read the brackets. A do-over?
Keep it rolling! We should get to my office, doll.
Ja,
There's an old file I have to find.
What's this whole deal about anyways? Why can't he just give us a battery? We can keep an eye out.
Rust is having a hard time coping with what happened. He worked in that mill for over 20 years, and now suddenly he's got nothing to do. Let's just do this to humor him.
Poor Rust. Okay, you're right. Let's find that file.
I think by the time this is over, we're going to meet a lot of people in his position.
Oh! Nee, Quatsch, das ist ja nur die eine. Verdammt. Elternzimmer, da waren wir noch gar nicht.
There should be a
Bonus.
key around here somewhere,
Ein Schlüssel.
unless someone took it.
Okay, dann gehen wir erstmal zurück ins Büro. Wir müssen eine Akte finden. Und ich muss den Kater reinlassen. So, Katze ist drin. Das ist Ambers Zimmer. Wir brauchen nämlich noch eine Batterie. Ich will nicht auf den Dachboden müssen.
There should be an old file here somewhere. Nasty business from a couple of years ago. The robot union hired me to look into several cases of robot kidnappings.
I remember that CEO of Illuminarium, Skinner, used robot parts to manufacture headlights at low prices.
Yep, I brought down that whole shady deal. Almost got shot in the process. Rust finds me unqualified for lookout duty. Probably thinks I'm a
Oh
burner.
nein,
You're
Teddy
not
wurde
a
dabei
burnout,
fast
Ted.
erschossen.
I mean, you were more driven before, but I understand you've had a lot on your mind lately. Anyways, I'm really glad you're with me on this one.
Sure thing, doll. What am I going to say no to you?
Thanks, Ted.
Don't mention it, partner.
Wir suchen Akte. Ein Aktenschrank. Das klingt, als wenn da Akten drin sind.
There, is this it?
Yep, that's the one. Let's head back to that hothead robot.
Okay, also haben wir die Akte. Gut. Okay, dann müssen wir jetzt wieder zu Rusty. Ihm die zeigen und dann kriegen wir eine zweite Batterie. Rast. Wir müssen zu dem Rusty. Hinter der Uhr ist doch, glaube ich, auch irgendwas, oder? Sah ganz danach aus. Als wenn da auch noch ein Riesenloch wäre, oder?
Having trouble finding your proof of competence, Snoop?
I'll find it. It's somewhere in my office. I
Ach
know
so.
that.
Sure thing. Take your time. I'll be here if you need me.
Ja, wir sollten vielleicht auch die auf ihn raufziehen, ne?
There you go, buddy. Signed and authorized by Commissioner Locke himself. Anyways, we really need that battery now, Rust. Time's a factor here.
So it was you. I'll be damned. That was a big deal for us robots, you know. I always held you in high regard, Bear. But you just earned my utmost admiration, let me tell you. You can have my battery. I can use a little shut-eye, to be honest. Keep an eye out and keep little Miss here safe. Oh, and check on Millie from time to time. Make sure she's all right.
Thanks, Rust. We won't let you down.
Thank you so much, Rusty. Get some sleep. We'll wake you up in the morning.
Okay, Batterie Nummer 2.
Hey, I got it working.
Ja.